I welcome all of you, and this particular video is related to the group discussion. As you know, group discussion and group task are part of most of the public sector and many other jobs. This is the series of group discussion topics we have started, and for this season 2022 some relevant topics and NMDC group discussion are going on presently, and this topic is relevant topic, future of e-vehicles in India. You know, whenever some topic is given to you, in the introduction you need to give direction to the discussion. You need to speak something about the topic so that some direction for entire discussion could be given. Normally students make mistake that they start talking a lot about the topic. You are not to talk a lot about the topic, that is in the body part. You should be very clear what is to be said in introduction, what is to be said in the body, and what is to be said in the conclusion. So in the introduction you are to speak certain things about the topic. You have to give direction to the discussion. You have to classify the topic into certain categories, and then in the body part you have to speak about those categories. GD can be done in Hindi or English. There is no such limitation in public sector. At least campus placement there is normally they prefer you should speak in English, but in public sector it can be in Hindi or English, either of the language. Now for future of e-vehicles in India, what you should say, what are the starting lines. Good morning friends, my name is this, and I take the opportunity to initiate the discussion today. The topic given for the discussion is future of e-vehicles in India. It is a very interesting, very relevant and important topic. India as a huge market of vehicles, automobile, is in the transition phase. Presently we have vehicles based upon fossil fuels, petrol and diesel, but soon we have to replace them with e-vehicle. There is a need for that. So let's divide friends this topic into three main categories. Number one, what do we understand by e-vehicles? What are the e-vehicles? The second, we should discuss why do we even need e-vehicles. Already the vehicles based upon petrol, diesel and fossil fuel are there. The market is quite competitive and these vehicles are quite efficient as of now, though based upon the non-conventional, unconventional energy sources, conventional energy sources which are non-renewable, fossil fuel based energy. But why do we need it? That is the second classification. And third should be what are the challenges associated with e-vehicles, how to overcome these challenges, and what are the opportunities as of now. So then you will open up the discussion, and remember that introduction you will not get much time. You can only give the classification in the introduction. You cannot speak much about the topic. Why? Because people will not let you speak, they will cut you short. So at least give the direction to the discussion. If you do that, others will start speaking on those topics. The moment you open the house for discussion, later on you can now speak about what you have classification you have given. Why do we need? What do you mean by e-vehicles? Then e-vehicles are, talk about electric vehicles. The energy requirement is electric energy, clean source of energy. It is not carbon dioxide emission is not there. So global warming gases are not emitted. It is not climate change oriented thing. So e-vehicle is electrical vehicle, safe energy, something like that. So what is e-vehicle? Why do we need e-vehicle? Obviously climate change is one of the main reason, because the fossil fuel based vehicles, petrol diesel based vehicle, they emit carbon dioxide, which is global warming gas, and climate change is a main threat to the planet Earth presently. So we want e-vehicle, number one. Number two, this is sustainable energy. Electric energy is a sustainable energy. How do you get electric energy? That is a separate thing we have to see. But electric energy is clean source, sustainable energy. And then third is unsustainable fossil fuels. Now if we talk about India, we import 80% of the crude oil from outside. Very, very costly for India. No doubt as of now, because of our technology, vehicles are costly, but fuel, fossil fuel is something which is burden on India. We import it, and whenever some international thing happens, like Ukraine Russia war is going on, and then we cannot depend upon fossil fuel which we import from these countries, right? So this is unsustainable, that's not sustainable. Then what are the challenges and opportunities? As of now, there are challenges. The cost is very high of e-vehicles, so government is to intervene. So whenever you give challenge, give the solution also to that. Charging infrastructure is a problem. Lithium ion batteries are presently, research is going on in that field. Technology problems, we are listening news that it is catching fire. So what is the technology problem? We have to improve it. Companies are to make better e-vehicles. The automobile companies are to enter in that. High cost is also one of the problem. Local manufacturing has to be there. I mean, manufacturing in India has to be there. Government policies, safety norms, everything has to be intact. So these are the challenges. What are the opportunities? If we talk about opportunities, you know, as of now the opportunities are that opportunities, India is a very huge market. So if we talk about the manufacturing companies, whatever companies are manufacturing companies, they can look for a huge e-vehicle market in India. Next is, you know, so many other things like lithium ion battery, research in that field can be done. So the companies related to that, they have opportunities. India has opportunity. Why? Because fossil fuel, as I told you, we import. So if our import burden is reduced, that is opportunity for India also. We can export. If our own companies start manufacturing e-vehicles, we can export also these vehicles. So that is also opportunity. So these are the some of the opportunities available, and obviously opportunity from sustainable energy concept, sustainable energy domain also, like we can make the vehicles which are based upon clean energy. That is also opportunity to fight the global warming. That is another opportunity for us. So we can divide this entire topic into these categories. Now let me tell you one thing very honestly, in any of the GD topics, there are only couple of points which you should know. If you are clear with those points, then topic discussion can be very easily done. Then if you have talked about these main points, in any GD you have to enter 4 or 5 times, that's it. In the discussion part you have to speak 3 or 4 times, and if you do that, your GD is good. And then you have to conclude what others have said, what you say, you have to conclude that part only. So this was future of e-vehicles in India. The CS future is very bright, huge market is there. In coming years government is also supporting it. You can quote some of the government policies related to this, and also the Prime Minister of India in Conference of Parties 26, Conference of Party 26 recently, which Glasgow, there was a Conference of Party in which Prime Minister of India said that by 2030 50% of energy will be renewable energy, and 2070 we will be net carbon zero country. So you understand there is an opportunity for us to move in that particular direction. Always you can quote some statistics and data. Prepare this topic, this is an important topic, and go to the playlist and go for all the topics related to GD which can be currently asked. All the best, thank you.